Yes, good evening everyone. As you are just looking towards the whiteboard, there I have just written the subject name is a geography. In that I'm just going to talk about the topic that is a very important, and even the number of the times you are just going to have in your exams also similar to regards to this topic, the number of the questions you are going to be have in your exams. So I'm just going to, in regards to that only, in considering to such importance of your competitive exams, I'm just going to discuss about this topic. So let's we start today. We are at the very first, I have written here, see, latitudes. Latitudes mean the lines, see, lines running horizontal from east to west, that is only called the latitudes. Latitudes in Hindi, the people they are just going to say these are the such lines which are actually start to move from the east to west, mean their direction is from the east to west. But if we are going to talk about the latitudes and longitudes are the such lines which are vertical lines and which runs from the north to south direction. So these are actually called the longitude and the latitudes. So but in a deep and detail that I want to make you understand means what actually meaning of the latitudes and longitudes. The earth is represented by a globe is covered by the many vertical and horizontal lines across its surface. Yes, अगर मैं ग्लोब की बात करता हूँ ना, तो ग्लोब में क्या है कि आप लोगों को उसमें बहुत सारी लाइंस दिखती हैं जो कि वर्टिकल और हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस होती हैं, और जो कि हमारा एक ये भी हम समझते हैं कि इवन क्या है ना कि हम वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू से कि जो अर्थ है, अर्थ इज ऑल्सो हैविंग अ मॉडल एंड मॉडल इज दैट इज कॉल्ड द ग्लोब. ग्लोब को एक मॉडल बोला जाता है अर्थ का, और जिससे कि इट इज जस्ट एग्जैक्टली द सिमिलर टू वन एंड अदर, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू से इट्स एन इमेज ऑफ द earth also when we are going to talk in regards with the globe. Okay, however these lines are the imaginary. Actually जो vertical lines और horizontal lines हैं, जो हम जिनको latitude और longitude lines बोल रहे हैं, ये imaginary lines होती हैं. Okay, they allow us to locate the various places on the earth. Yes, if suppose we wanted to just search out a place, we wanted to go at up to a place, so that place we can just go at the very easy when we are having the, because they are just going to provide the such an exact location of a place with the help of these lines, means latitude and longitude are such lines which are actually going to provide the exact location of a place on the earth. The lines running, and that already I just explained you, lines of latitude that already I just explained you. Okay, lines of latitude circle the earth in an east and west direction. The distance between the lines of the latitude is always the same. They are the also called the parallels of the latitudes. Yes, lines of latitude की अगर हम बात करें तो इन्हें parallels of latitude भी बोला जाता है. रीजन क्या है, इनके बीच की जो डिस्टेंस होती है, इक्वल डिस्टेंस इज देयर, दैट्स व्हाई दे आर कॉल्ड द पैरेलल लाइंस आल्सो. So latitudes are measured in degrees. Yes, there are some very important other characteristics of the latitudes. So what they are the major characteristics of the features of a latitude, they are actually always measured in degrees, and the 0 degree latitude is called the equator. Means equator means always when we are going to look towards like an globe, there is a 0 degree. So 0 degree latitude is actually called the equator. Yes, and it is also the longest latitude. The lines of the latitude becomes the shorter as we move towards the lines of the latitude becomes shorter as we move towards the poles. So these are actually called the these are the features of an latitude lines. So the equator divides the earth into two equal parts. Yes, absolutely. The very important thing is that when means earth that we want to separate into two equal parts, so there is an equator. Equator is a 0 degree latitude, that is actually going to be divided into two equal parts. Okay, the parts of the earth between the north pole and the equator is called the northern hemisphere. So yes, that's very important. What is the northern hemisphere? Means आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि जो भी हमारा the part of अर्थ का जो हिस्सा है नॉर्थ पोल और इक्वेटर के बीच, इक्वेटर इज कॉल्ड द नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर. यस, बिटवीन द नॉर्थ पोल एंड द इक्वेटर के बीच में जो भी हमारा अर्थ का पार्ट होता है वो नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर कहलाता है. द पार्ट ऑफ द अर्थ बिटवीन द साउथ पोल एंड द इक्वेटर इज कॉल्ड द सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर. मीन दीज आर द टू इक्वल पार्ट्स ऑफ अ अर्थ. So these are the actually latitudes and longitude that I have just explained you. I hope you have got it all these. Regards with all these means what I just make you understand. Have you got it?